All right. So they're giving me 5 to the x power. So y equals 5 to the x power. And they're asking me, oh, I just changed the f of x to y. Remember that? F of x is just y. Function letters are just y. So anyway, so how do you graph that thing? Well, let me give you the idea. In chapter 8 is all about exponential functions. Exponential functions is where x goes into the power zone. X is in power. See how x is up there in the power zone? That's different than like having x squared. X squared has powers, but x itself is not in power. See the difference? We have x itself up there in the power zone. So, okay, so x is in the power zone, so what? Well, basically what that means is that means the thing rockets up to the right, or if they turn it, it can go left or down or something. But generally they rocket up like that. I'm just giving you the general look of an exponential graph. Generally it looks like that. To be specific, though, I mean, they can turn it, they can make it go this way, they can make it go down. Basically, it always has one side where it flattens out, and the other side it rockets up. Maybe rockets up left, flattens out right, or rockets up right, flattens out left, or rockets down right, flattens out left. It's always got a flat side and a rocket side. Sometimes you're watching the news or something like that, and they'll say, such and such is growing, population is growing exponentially, which means it's rocketing up. So exponential functions, when x is in power, grow fast. So what does that mean? Which one of these graphs is right? Well, all you really need to do on this, guys and gals, is just simply 2 points. Let's just put in 0 and 1. I'm just going to plug in. It's going to be really easy to know which one's the right graph. Just plug in 0 and 1, and we will have it. Okay, so when you plug in 0, you get y equals 5 to the 0. What's 5 to the 0 power?
0, 5.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 0.
Uh-oh.
1.
What's anything to the 0 power?
0.
We don't do ish in math. Anything to the 0 power is 1.
Yeah.
Have you forgotten?
Yes, I forgot.
Anything, yeah, calculator hasn't forgotten. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Yeah, why is that? Where'd they come up with that crazy rule? Because it's true. I mean, it really is true. Think about it for a second. What is 5 to the third over 5 to the second? Remember the rules on powers when you subtract them? Well, that's the rule. You subtract them. Isn't that 5 to the 1, right?
Yeah.
So what if you made them both 2? Well, and you subtract the powers, what do you get? 2 minus 2? 0. So 5 to the 0 must equal this, and what does this equal?
1.
See? I'm just proving to you that anything to the 0 power has got to be 1. It's not just made up. It's true, isn't it?
It is true.
All right. So this is just 1 then. And then what's 5 to the 1 power?
5.
Okay, you guys afraid to answer now? Yeah, it's just 5, right? Thinking he's tricking us. I'm not trying to trick you. All right, so over 0 up 1, and over 1 up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So it looks like that, doesn't it? So it's B, isn't it? So see what I did there? I just found 2 points. Bless you. I just found 2 points, played connect the dots. There we go. Is that good? Are we happy about that? All right. Let's see. All right, so let's give it a try. Y equals 4 to the x plus 2. What am I going to say? Give it a try. Just take x, y table, put in 0, put in 1, see what you get. Just use your calculator. So just plug in 0, plug in 1. See what you get. Oh, it might be confusing. I can see this will be a little confusing.
Can you go back just a real quick second?
I better move ahead. It'll be on YouTube.
I just want to, quick one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
So just put in 0, put in 1.
I just saw the line was written on there. Oh my God.
So you put in 0, you get 4 squared, 16. And put in 1, you get 4 to the third, which is some big number, 64.
How did
Right.
how'd that happen?
Good so far?
No.
Just putting in 0 here and then putting in 1 there. Is that good so far?
So you add the powers and then
What's that?
you add the powers and then you cube it or use.
Right. Good. Yeah. So everybody okay with those numbers so far? So I'm just putting in 0 for x. It's y equals 4 to the x plus 2. So I just put in 0 for x and I put in 1 for x. Then I just added the numbers, and 4 squared is 4 times 4, 16. Then I added the next one. I added 1 and 2. Got 3. 4 to the third is just shake calculator. 4 times 4 times 4. 64. That good? And then put those dots on the graph. So how do those dots go on the graph? So I'm going to need to go, well, over 0 up 16. It's way up. It's kind of hard to even think about graphing that thing. It's already way at 0. At x equals 0, it's already way up at 16. And then at 1, it's like way up here at 64. It's like rocketing up. So which one of those graphs could be that? Yeah, it's B. B is the only one that's even exponential. Remember, they got to flatten out on one side? See, they're just showing us the left side. B is going to keep going way up here like this to the right. Do you all see that?
So why is it on the left side?
What's up?
Why is it on the left side?
They're just showing you only that part. They're only showing you up to a height of 5. So up to a height of 5 would only be, like if I only went up to a height of 5, I said I'm going to cut it at a height of 5, you'd only see a part to the left. Does that make sense? Their graph only goes up to 5.
So you want to start all the way up.
Well, it depends on the graph. They're just all different. All we need to do is recognize. You know, whatever it takes for us to recognize. That's the one. Is that good? That makes sense on that? So it's just recognition, multiple. So y equals 2 to the x minus 2. So same kind of thing, make an xy table. Put in 0 and 1 for x. See if you can figure out which one it is.
This one's easier.
All right, we good? So we put in the 0. What's anything to the 0 power?
1.
1. So 1 minus 2? Negative 1. We good there for that one?
Oh, crap.
And then put in 1, which is 2 minus 2, which is 0. We good? And then we can go to the graph. Over 0, down 1. Over 1, up 0. Okay. So which one could do that? Yeah, it's clearly D, isn't it? So it's down low like that. Does that make sense? That easy there?